Hello! It's time. We're here. You demanded it. You, I'm pointing at the camera, voted for it. And so it's happening. We're playing more blueprints. Uh, we learned, I remember okay, oh my god, I just remembered that I'm gonna have to grab like all of my notes. Where are my blueprints notes? Okay, okay, here we go. Here we go. I've got all of them in front of me. Jesus Christ, this is so much. Um, Welcome in, you all. E says here, but gotta wash dishes for about 10 minutes. So really, I'll be here at 32. I'm assuming that he means 10:30 or 8:32, not 10:32. Oh, there's a little gnat on my computer screen. Hold on. Get off there. Where did it go? Ah, I don't like bugs. I don't like bugs. I don't like it when they're on my computer screens. Hold on. I'm gonna have to make sure I grab my blue pen. And I have my blue notes in front of me. And I've got my blue light on. Shit, I dropped my one notes. Oh. I really should have kept this in like a journal or something instead of trying to keep this all separate. But we did learn quite a bit in the last stream. Including a better way to properly track like a proper way to actually pull rooms and operate our runs, and hopefully that'll make our runs a little bit more successful going forward. It's been oh my god, when was the last blueprint stream? Can I check actually? Hold on. The last blueprint stream was uh was back in May 22nd. So it's been probably nearly a month now since we've played this. So hopefully I remember what the fuck I was doing. I don't even remember how many days we got into this, but I guess we'll find out. Without much further ado, we might as well jump into it. Also, it happened again. After I finished the Final Fantasy X stream last night, I realized that once again my graphics card needed to be updated. So like that's the second Final Fantasy X stream in a row where we were having problems with the game and my graphics card was not updated. I don't think that's the thing that's causing it, but my graphics card is updated today. Um, so we shouldn't have any problems, hopefully, fingers crossed. But with that said, we're gonna jump right into the game. Oh, a few little things. Now that I did some work on the model today, and so we actually have a fun little thing. Uh, Let me actually go back to the chatting room really quick, because now I can do this. I can finally move my arms. I can hold a controller now, chat. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that great? This is amazing. Oh, and the ominous music is starting. We should tab over to the game. Thank you for redeeming Poke E. That's all it does. That's literally all it does. And thank you, E, for showing off our new redeem Poke. I actually probably, hold on, give me one sec. Oh, you know what? That's what I meant to do, is I meant to change the, I meant to change the alerts. Let me see if I can edit that really, really quick for that one. Can I duplicate you? Hold on. It's gonna look like I'm clicking on things in the game. I'm not. I'm messing with some stuff really quick. I should have done this before the stream. But that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I should have done this earlier. The other thing I meant to do was actually fully change the I fully meant to change the sound for when you do a redeem, so I need to make sure I do that at some point. I meant to do this earlier. This is my bad. The music is getting very, very ominous, and I'm so sorry that I'm literally just sitting here. Give me just one moment. Okay. Should be this. And should be this. And all I need to do is remove the sound, and then we should be good for that. Okay. Alright, that should have fixed it. So now, if you redeem Poke, there should no longer be a sound effect that plays other than the one that Poke plays. Because the Poke sound effect is a separate thing entirely. Let me test that really quick. There we go. Cool. Okay, we fixed it. Awesome. Time to play the game. We're on day 17. I'm hoping I remember what I was doing. But there's never any guarantee that I remember anything of what I was doing at any time ever. That's called the human brain. Did the fountain look different? What was that? What was... Hello? I don't remember it. Was this because in the last stream we messed with the water level? I think it is. Oh, so that stayed. That, like, stayed that way. Oh my god. Good to know. I had no clue that it was going to actually stay that way. We did just kind of waste some steps there. But I think first things first, we're going to head through these rooms. And we're just gonna start exploring. Okay. Let's maybe do the Nook for that key. Okay. And then let's keep going up here this way. I don't have any gems. Let's do a closet right here. Oh, that's a really good one to get right off the bat. Oh, and the spade. Or the shovel, I mean. Can you tell that I've been watching Doctor Who? Okay, what's the third item, though? Isn't there supposed to be 3 items in here? Where's the third one? Am I missing something? I thought it was supposed to be 3 items in the closet, but I guess I only got those 2. Annoying. Let's see what we can get up here. We'll grab the chapel, but we won't go through the chapel right now. We're gonna go this way really quick. Let's do the den just to get a gem is useful. we'll do the storeroom to get some more items. 2 keys and a gem. Very nice. Very good. Good start. We got some items. Ooh. Let's do drawing room. Go ahead and use that gem. Let's see. Courtyard. Let's redraw. Ooh, walk-in closet. Could be useful. Let's do the walk-in closet, get us some items. I know that uses up a gem, but we'll make some more gems. There we go. And... oh, the car keys. Oh, man. That makes me hope we can maybe get to the garage. Oh, I wish we had the magnifying glass. Where were those notes about the... where are my notes about the pawns? Do we have... in the... let's see, the walk-in closet is a black pawn. I feel like it's not super useful, but let's do the drawing room from here, because we can redraw. Oh, shit. Well, that's not good. Oh, I should have used the dice. I'm a fucking idiot. Ugh. God damn it. That's a waste of a run. And we had a pretty good start, too, but we just locked ourselves out. 2 of these statements are true. That's true. Thank you. The statement on the blue box is true. That is correct. Oh. 2 of these statements are true. The statement on the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. So these can't... are in a box with a true statement. Ah, this is tough. The statement on the blue box is true. If that's true, 2 of these statements are true. 2 of them are true. So it means these 2 could be true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. So if these 2 are true, then this one must be lying, which means that the gems are in a box with a false statement, which would be this one. Look at me. Look at me. It's too bad that I can't do anything with these fucking gems, because I've already fucked myself over. Alright, I guess we go check out the side room. This is a terrible, terrible way to start this stream. Just a really bad, short, no good run. Alright, what do you got for me? Ooh! We can make an offering. Hello, shrine. We haven't had one of these in a while. Well, I only have 1 coin. That's all I have. While drafting, you may pay... oh, gems to spin floor plans. Very good, very useful. So, not an entire waste of a day, actually. It's very useful for us. This could come in handy. Okay, wow. I'm wondering if anything has changed out here now that we've lowered the water. Let's see. And I'm hoping we'll get a chance to lower the water again in future. I don't remember if there was anything down here. It's dark, that's for sure. I feel like if I could light these torches, it'd be useful for me. Alright. Nothing down here. Ooh, the sound in that tunnel does wig me out just a tiny bit. That mountain is fucking crazy. It looks like there's something back there. A tunnel. There's got to be a way to open that, I imagine. So I'm assuming that the changing of the water level, I guess, stays between days, because it did not readjust itself. And then there's this door here too. You are concerning. We'll find out the lock for this, or the combination for this one. I feel like I should just be able to jump over that, but it's fine, it's whatever. Alright. Time to go to sleep. Call it a day. We did fuck all this round. Yeah, snug little cottage is right. We got so few rooms. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We've got a nice little boon for the next couple of days as well. Also, hopefully we find the bunker soon, because we are on day 16 is November 22nd, so we are November 24th at the moment. So if we get to the bunker at some point, we will be able to open that safe now that we have that information. Let's start this way this time. Den +1, why not? Get a gem. Good to have. And we're going to try to save our gems as much as we can as well. Pantry. Go ahead and do that. Get some coins. And let's do... let's do the spare room right here just to get it out of the way. But we're not going to go through there quite yet. We're going to backtrack a little bit, and we're going to open the door from the den. We're not going to grab that passageway. We're going to rotate this hallway to go that way. I know it used up a gem, but that's fine. That gives us a good start here. Storeroom, let's go ahead and grab that just to get some more items early on. Get us a good start. Here we go, and another gem. And then let's go north here. That works. We can do bedroom. Or we can do chapel, which will give us another, but that's fine. We can do bedroom here. I'm okay with that. And there might be an item in here, maybe? No? Do we have bedroom on here for white? Yes, white pawn. Ooh, that's right. We upgraded the boudoir, so now we get two... now we get two dice for exploring in here. That is super fucking useful. Oh, hell yes. Oh, and we can get this gem in here, because there is a gem in the safe. Fuck yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's do parlor. This might give us a chance to explore back down as well. Okay. Good progress so far. Good progress so far. The gems are in a box with a statement. The gems are in the black box. So one of these has to be telling the truth, and the other one has to be lying. This one does not have a statement on it, but it could still be in there, right? Like, let's read the rules again. Oh. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize. The other two are always empty. So one of these is lying and one of these is telling the truth. The gems are in the black box. So say that this one is true. The gems are in a box with a statement. Say this is false, so this can't be true. Because if this one were true, so we have to assume the gems are in a box with a statement. This has to be true. So you must be lying, which means it must be in the blue box. I am a fucking genius. Oh my god. Chat, I'm popping off so fucking hard. It's not even funny. You don't even fucking understand how powerful I really am. Let's do... I don't want to do the corridor because I feel like... Let's do the corridor because then we'll get one more room. We'll get one more room. We'll have this entire bottom section figured out. Ooh, we could do the billiards room. Yeah, because the library won't even be useful there because we wouldn't be able to draft in this room anyway. Okay. 12 plus 1 plus 2 is 15. Minus 14 is 1. 10 minus 1. What is, pink is multiply times 1. So 9 times 1 times 2 is 18. Okay. So 1 plus 2 is 3, times 4 is 12, times 3 is 36, divided by 9 is 4? Nice. I had to remember my times tables there for a second. Ooh, silver key. Very cool, very nice, very nice. So we've got the silver key and 2 regular keys as well. Let's go ahead and keep exploring from the west wing, and then we've still got the hallway and the spare room that we can go through. Or actually, let's go through the hallway and the spare room real quick first, before we do anything else. Because I'm worried that we might run out of steps if we wait to, like, backtrack across the rest of the, like, the building. So let's just go through here. Let's do the nook. Can always do the hallway later down the line. Oh! A coupon book. Nice. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see what we got here. Kitchen. Oh, I kind of... Let's go ahead and do the kitchen. Oh, wait. Let's rotate and do the commissary, actually. And let's see what we can purchase in here. Oh, I do want that magnifying glass. That's good. That's good. And if we find any more coins, we can always buy gems as well. Okay. Ooh. Drawing room is good. Let's do drawing room. We are using up gems, though. We need to be very, very careful. I don't want to use up... Let's try not to use up too many gems on this next one. Thankfully, we can redraw these plans. Oh, the boiler room. Let's go ahead and redraw, because I don't want to use any gems right now. Library is pretty useful. Whoops, I just, like, kicked like, the metal bar under my, under my desk. Ooh. Let's do dark room. And I'm grabbing the dark room specifically because we might be able to get the breaker box. And that might allow us to look at that photo with the lock on it. Which would be very, very useful. Do we want to... Oh. Interesting. Swimbird. Maybe we want the pump system user manual for the next time that we find the pump room. If we find the pump room. Let's use this key. Ugh. I don't want to use up any gems. It looks like I'm gonna have to use a gem, though. Because this Great Hall is gonna make our life more difficult than anything. Let's do the Great Hall to save on gems. Let's do the chapel here. It's fine. Instead of going through there, though, we're going to come back. So it's probably a bad idea. But we're going to backtrack a little bit. We're going to go back over to the West Wing Hall, and we're going to see what we can get in the West Wing. I'm hoping, potentially, maybe, breaker box. If we can just get the breaker box, that will open up some doors for us. That will open up some stuff for us. So I am hoping we get a breaker box. Come on, baby. Mama needs a breaker box. Ugh. Breaker box. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, so all we need to do... Okay. We'll turn the keycard entry system off. Gymnasium off. Garage and darkroom are on. Nice. Okay. Let's head back to the darkroom then. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Head back to the darkroom, and we can finally use the magnifying glass on the... we do have quite a few rooms to get through. Hopefully, even if we aren't able to go unlock that today, we will be able to... Oh, shit, I went the wrong way. God damn it. Ugh. That was a bad idea. I went the wrong fucking way. I don't know if we're going to be able to... Okay, we can definitely get to the dark room, but we might not be able to get all the way back out. But let's go ahead and use the magnifying glass in here and see what we can find. Whoa, Sadie in chat moments. Hello. Welcome in. We are hanging out. We're trying to solve many a problems. Hello. Let's see. 1128. That must be for the lock. I assume these were going to be initials, so it's a good thing that they're not. I can use my computer now for the first time in weeks. Oh, that's awesome. Ooh. Ooh. A lock-picking kit. Is there anything in here? What's up, Julie? Welcome in. Glad you could join us. We are snooping at the moment. Nothing here. How's your blueprinting? Oh, it's going. Our first run was absolutely abysmal, but we are figuring it out. Okay, I've seen that one. We have something. Oh, Jesus Christ. That scared me. Thank you, Julie, for resubbing. Subscribed for 4 months. Has it been? Grain memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Let me write that down. I don't know who that is. Grain memos found in Hartley's room are always false. Who's Hartley? Blueprints is why I started a video games notebook. Yeah, I should have grabbed a notebook instead of taking like notes on a pen and paper, but that's my bad. Why do you look so concerned, dude? Who's Hartley? Why is their room always false? Okay, so we do have the combination for the gate here. So now we can go there, but we won't be able to do it this run. We will have to do that on the next day because I won't have enough steps to make it back out of the I won't have enough steps to make it out of here. Let's lockpick this. While we're here, we might as well see if we can pick these locks. Nice. It's the dead end, of course. Perfect. We can actually keep exploring from here. I started on sticky notes, but then needed to move them into my notebook. Great Hall is hard to pick. Yeah, I didn't have a lot of options, unfortunately. We are not fucking done yet, though. We've still got a little bit exploring we can do in here. Coat check. I'm gonna check in the silver key. Well, your foundation is not where mine is. Yeah, I didn't quite understand what the foundation was. So it's in a weird spot. Okay, that's fine. We're running out of coins. That's okay. Let's see what we can use here. Mine is where the chapel is. So yours is... Oh, like right in the middle, yeah. We did deactivate the gymnasium. But But let's go into the workshop, see what we can find. We're down. We can't go anywhere else right now. Oh, man. Could have used that broken lever. But we didn't have the room that we needed anyway, so it does not matter at the end of the day. Are there anything we can combine here? Coupon book, lockpick. No. I'm assuming that there has to be something we can combine, but I've not found anything yet that, like, feels usable. But either way, that has to be the end of our day, because we can't do anything further. Yours is better positioned than mine. I don't know if I'd agree to that. Oh, also, I have new arms. Check it out. I can move my arms now. I can hold a controller. Isn't that cool? This is a weirdly shaped house. I know, crazy. Arms, like the Nintendo franchise. I saw. Yeah, the hands are a bit small. I need to make them a bit bigger. Don't look at the hands. That's my bad. I wasn't paying attention to the proportions of my head when I drew it, so I was like, oh no, everything's a little bit off based on my base model. That's fine. Okay, we're immediately gonna go out here, and we're gonna open this gate, because I've never actually seen. My PFP is holding a plushie. Ooh, very cool. What type of plushie? Oh, I forgot to swap it back. I'm holding a controller again. I'm playing video games, so I'm holding a controller. Croconana? I'm actually not sure what that is. 11:28. Hell yes. You know what the funny thing is that if I actually was trying to break open the lock, starting tomorrow you'll start each new day with an extra 20 steps. Oh, that's so good. Funnily enough, if I had spent the time to, like, break that lock. Oh. What in the world? Are there more of those? Crocodile banana. Oh, I see. Whoa, it's one of these. This tells you the time of day. We found Gardener's logbook. When I first came on the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find that my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of his improvidence, in the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with a few scraps of imparting wisdom from the previous groundsman. To that end, I will make an effort to make some record of my dealings on the estate, in as much as it pertains to horticulture and general tomfoolery. Robert Nagula, groundskeeper. Among my commission duties, I have been tasked with the conservation and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. My domain stretches from gate to gate and encompasses the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. Fortunately for my workload, the maintenance of the west grounds has not been a priority since Lady Epson's death and the ensuing closure of the west wing. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I will still endeavor to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these, I discovered, are only draftable on the perimeter of the house along the east and west wings. The terrace, patio, veranda. Let me write that down real quick. Can only be east or west. So it can't be East or west wings. Terrace. Patio. Veranda. Morning room. I don't think we found the morning room yet. Morning room. Greenhouse. And secret garden. We definitely have not found the secret garden yet. We found the greenhouse, the terrace, the patio. I don't know if we found the veranda. It's very similar to terrace. Morning room, my beloved. I have not found it. The soil survey. One of the first tasks I undertook as groundskeeper was to conduct a survey of the various plots of soil underneath each slot on both the east and west wings of the house. And while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots of the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only ever appear in the wings. To quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacity to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Interesting. Hold on, let me draw up another little map of the grounds to kind of relay this same okay. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's, was it 9 ranks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 ranks. I need 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Even enough. That works. I am an artiste, but never let it be said that I know how to draw grids very well. Lurking. Alright, Julie. Thank you for the lurk. So, none there. So, we're going to do rich, good, and poor. So, rich, good, rich, poor, good, rich, good, good, poor. And then on the other side, poor going up, barren, rich, poor, poor, good, 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 poor. Awesome. Okay. Smudge pots. A few years ago, the Baron made the long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, at almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, these renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all the lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas line, including but not limited to the orchard smudge pots. Smudge pots found among the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures and high altitude of the estate. These gas-burning stack heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the mansion's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new cause to champion, and I've submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Verinda, currently in the cloister, with the much more appropriate angel Rinna. After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be governed by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humor me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday, and she wonders why I avoid tending the cloister. Truth be told, I have forgotten how to access the inner garth and am too scared of chastisement to probe for the particulars for a third time. My best rendition, pretty good considering I have only ever seen Rinna's depictions in the chapel. So this is an angel. We've seen this statue before because it was in the crypt as well. Interesting. Maybe I should write that down. Farming angel is Rinna. So Rinna with an R. Rinna is a funny name, I think. It is. I think so as well. It's a bit silly. Oh. What are... Interesting. It's like, I can't interact with that. But that's clearly like a little stool of some kind. Alright, so we just have to keep an eye out for more of these valves then. Because apparently that's going to be useful for us. There's something over here. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. There's so much stuff to take notes of. Yeah, it's almost too much. These short sessions for streams make it really difficult for me to, like, feel like I make a lot of progress because I'm not, like, spending hours upon hours upon hours in the game. So I just have to be very deliberate with what I decide to do. So now this is on. Yeah, I really sank in for the few weeks on end. Yeah, and I just haven't been doing that because I've been playing it on stream. Can I touch the fire? So I'm going to really quickly search around the west garden area then. Feel free to ask for my notes if you realize you've seen something before but don't remember details. Oh, I've been keeping notes since, like, the first stream. Like, it is not a... I knew very quickly this was not a game that I'd be able to get away with not taking notes on. Okay, I'm curious if there are any other, like, valves that I can mess around with on this side. I kept notes forever and still missed things I should have taken notes on, to be clear. Yeah. I've just been taking notes on absolutely fucking everything. Okay, let's go ahead and while we're here, we're just gonna open this up. Ooh, tool shed could be good. Maybe the root cellar, but there's no guarantee that I'll get the shovel, so... Okay, this one, and the sledgehammer, which... I don't really like the sledgehammer. What's your favorite light-coated color? What do you mean by light-coated? Like, so I don't... Oh, God, I don't think very much about, like, the names of colors. But I do like a nice light purple, like a lavender, I guess. But purple's always my go-to color. I'm also very fond of blue. Just a light blue, like a sky blue. Let's do the spare room. Let's get the fucking spare room out of the way. Light Yagami of Death Note fame. Why is everyone talking about Death Note lately? Oh. What just happened? Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. Oh, good. Okay. For a second, I thought the game was going to crash. Nice, we got a key. I wish I had the magnifying glass. I should have looked at the bedroom photo with the magnifying glass when I had it. Let's do the parlor. Death Note lives in my brain forever. Read it in high school and I haven't been the same since. I watched it in high school. I have never read it. I have some of the manga. I just haven't actually read it. Okay. All 3 statements are false. That's wrong. 2 statements are false. That could be true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So you're fucking lying. Two statements are false. That could be these two. Gems are in a box with a false statement. So let's think about this for a moment. So clearly you are lying because that's a false statement. All three statements are false. I haven't been given a notification that my clip has gained views. I'm never clipping you again. What are you talking? It's literally like on OBS right now. It is showing me that it is the top clip with 13 views. So I don't know what you're telling. I don't know what you're saying. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Two statements are false. Okay, so we know you're false. All three statements are false. That can't be true. That obviously doesn't align with the rules of the game. Two statements are false. This could be true, but it determines if it's this one that's lying or this one that's lying. The gems are in a box with a false statement. So say you're lying. That would mean that only one statement could be false. Oh, wait, no, you would have to be... You couldn't be telling a lie here, because if you were lying here and said two statements are false, if that was false, then if that was true, then it would have to be this one that's false. Hold on. I think I broke my brain a little bit. Give me a sec. Hold on. So, assuming that this is true, two statements are false. We know this one is false. That means that this one must be false. That's assuming that this one is true. That means that this one and this one is false, which means the gems are in a box with a false statement, which means that it would be this one, which would help us narrow it down. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Assuming that this one is true, then it could be this one, or it could be this one, because of that would also be true. So it really does come down to a 50-50, but I choose to believe, at least I think it comes down to a 50-50. I'm gonna do this one. Chat, I'm a fucking genius. I've literally never been wrong in my entire life. Never, ever, ever been wrong. Ever. We're gonna rotate the floor plan. Ooh. Ooh. Ah! Someone left a coin on the ground. Let's do the hallway here. That way it connects back to the main room. To the foyer, one might say. Let's do the closet to get a couple items, and then we can go back down through the foyer. Nice, nice. Dice, dice. I think that's everything that's in here. Actually, that's a 33 out of 67 chance by your logic. Technically, yes. But I don't care. Ooh. Oh, there's something in here. Oh, there's another coin. The things that we miss when we don't have... Ooh, the boudoir. Don't mind if I do. We get 2 dice right off the bat. Fucking awesome. So now we've got 3 dice to re-roll. That's very, very useful for us. We found red letter number 4, in case anybody was wondering. Red letter number 4 was the one that we found previously. Let's go ahead and we're going to redraw. to get that West Wing Hall. We can just keep going north from here. We don't have a lot of coins. Let's knock the chapel out of the way real quick. It's fine by me. Ooh. We could do the workshop. Kind of like the idea of doing the workshop. Oh, the broken lever again. Oh man, so now we know that if we find now we know that if we find, what was it? Oh my god. If we find the greenhouse, we can use that. Let's go ahead and use the pantry here. Get ourselves some food, some coins. Ooh, the coat check. Might be a good idea to use the passageway here, just to give us a couple of different ways to go. Let's go this way. Storeroom, why not? Get some more items. Anything else in here? Do we have the storeroom on our list for the items? Storeroom. Yes, we do. Okay. Okay. Passageway again. Ooh, wine cellar. Yeah, might as well, just to grab extra gems, because we have the ability to rotate gems for the next, I think it's just for the next day. Oh, I wish I had the shovel. Damn. I'm gonna keep this note next to me. MCCX111. What is... That's a year, isn't it? What is M and C in Roman numerals again? I always forget the details on those. Is that 1,000 and 100 respectively? It'd be like 1208, maybe? Yeah. That makes sense. MCC 8. So that would be 1208. I'm going to write that down. Cellar 1208. Don't know if that's going to be useful for us, but it is the number from the cellar. Is there anything else in here? A clue, maybe? Don't think so. Unfortunate. Let's go north here. Grab the office. Starting on my own run, I did see you boot it up, yeah. Okay, so we know the greenhouse lever opens the south door. If we were to find the greenhouse this run and actually get that open, that'd be awesome. I would love that. Hmm. Feel like we did. We tried to do this one the other day. I don't think we ever got it. Um, yes. So, from what I remember when we did this one last time, the way I understood it is like it has to do with Queen, Lord, Barons, Major, but I didn't quite get it because like none of these really like unless it has something to do with the pawn pieces. But even then, I feel like that's not a you need another room. I can tell you if you would like what room it is. What room? What's the other room? Foyer? Oh, we've gotten the foyer maybe once. I don't think I've gotten it since. Yeah, let's use a key. Let's rotate you. It's uncommon or rare. Yeah, it seems like. Ooh. Here we go. Pump system, user manual. Water level indicators, selection buttons, source labels. So we did find the pump room in the last stream, but I don't think I fully figured out what exactly I needed to do. I was able to lower some of the water in the courtyard, though, which lowered a stairway in the fountain, which is crazy to see. Whether you're using a single tank system or an array of pumps, the water control panel serves as a central hub to your EPCW system. The panel is fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs, one button for each different water source on the estate. The function is simple. Press a button to select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source if the corresponding button is selected. That much we figured out. After you've selected a source, using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. This will indicate flow to/from one of your supply tanks. Pump lever controls water flow direction to the selected source. We kind of figured that. A pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water, recommended for cleaning larger Olympic-sized pools. In these cases, the tank a pump is using can be changed by a simple flip of a switch. Quick start guide: use water control panel to select water source. Use pump lever to set water flow direction. Oh, okay. Well, we kind of already knew all that, unfortunately, so not the most useful book, but you know, still good. Oh, hey. Just fuck you. Open up. Ooh. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good for me and myself and I. We've never gotten the attic. That is so frustrating. Let's redraw. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your state's draft pool. That's really useful. I also don't think we've ever found the drafting studio before. Do we also have... We don't have this one, do we? This letter. That should be right here, yeah. So this is... Oh. Oh, this is one that I think I struggled with as well before. Damn. In In the drafting studio, you'll be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Oh. I think I want to go solarium. A quaint floral sitting room surrounded entirely by tinted glass panes. This room is ideal for tea in the afternoons or getting some sun without the hassle of going outside. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh. Weird. This is, isn't this, the... Oh my god, this is, this room is the... What is it called? It's not the office, it's the other one. The study? The Great Hall partition plan for Wednesday, November 25th. That's today in game, isn't it? You may on rare occasions notice some floor plans that have more than one color in their design. These rooms are unique in that they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with those colors. For example, a floor plan with a violet and golden border would be best described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a corridor of greenery and plants. The aquarium is a very useful multicolored floor plan as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in this volume. For example, it can give you a bonus steps for having a nursery as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. Oh, interesting. You found valuable insights and colorful inspiration. So this is the other drawing room strategy thing that we had. Interesting. Okay. Bedroom is often referred to as the heart of the home. And with good reason, it is the place where people can rest during a long day, where they can kick up their feet for a bit and recharge their batteries. Architects always use violet bordered floor plans for bedrooms. Okay, so this is really just teaching us about synergies. So bedrooms, violet, nursery, servants' quarters, most green rooms, shovel, watering can, of course, lockpick kit, hall pass, makes sense. We've had a few of these. Yeah, I don't think I've always... I don't think I've even gotten the foyer, if I'm being honest. Wild. There's something in here that I can pick up, apparently. There's a coin or something. What is going on? What is going off? Calendar? Oh, okay, yeah. Day 1 is the 7th. So 20 days from there is... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, so we are on... Let's see, I did also write down day... See, where was that? Day 16 was November 22nd. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right. So Also, I could have probably made an educated guess based on the fact that they vacated on the 6th. I have that down in my notes as well. Why is the metal detector going off? Is there something for me to pick up? I don't see. Oh, there's a key literally right at my feet. How did I not see that? Alright, and now we're at the foundation. And this is the annoying part, because I've not been able to do anything in the foundation because I like never have a shovel when I come in here. Let's grab the nook, but we're not going to step through quite yet. I want to see what I can do over here first. I'm out of gems. That is so frustrating. We'll have to do dark room. And we don't have a keypad, so I can't even go that way. And we'll have to use a lock, a key. Fuck you. Oh my god. This is the second time that I've drawn the furnace. Ugh. That is so annoying. Alright, let's grab the key, I guess. Any other items we can use in here? No. Yeah, fine. Fuck it. We'll use a key. Oh my god. Y'all are the fucking worst today. I cannot catch a fucking break with these room pulls. It's fine. We're nearing the end of this anyway. We won't be able to do much this day. We don't have a lot going for us, unfortunately. Damn it. So frustrating, this stupid fucking furnace. Why do I always get the furnace right after the dark? Like, the furnace is always the first one that gets drawn on the dark room, and then I can't fucking do anything. Ugh. Okay, let's go back through the chapel. It's basically all we can do at the moment, other than going back and going through the den, maybe? But I don't think I have enough steps for that, unfortunately. I'm excited for starting tomorrow to have more steps. I say that, though, but, now we might have enough steps to make it back over to... Hell yeah. Actually, we might be able to keep going. Oh, I don't have any fucking gems. God damn it. Can't even draw the fucking garage if I wanted to. I don't have a key card. That's fine. We will go... You know what would be really, really lucky, and also maybe unlucky, is if we go over here and get the, like, the green room, and so we open the door to the antechamber, but I can't make it there. Wouldn't that be absolutely hilarious? Wouldn't that be so funny? Let's re-roll. Fuck. Okay. Gymnasium it is. Let's do the freezer. Why not? Curious how we do this as well. That's fine. Now when we end the day, we'll just, we won't be able to... We won't be able to, we won't lose any of our coins at least, which is good. But I think that's all I can do, unfortunately. This day is a little bit of a wash. We didn't really get a lot done. Except for the apple orchard. That was really it. Alright. When playing blueprints, I must ask myself if I am capable of basic math. And the answer is no. Red Villa of Fire and Ice. Is it because I got the furnace and the freezer? Yeah, I guess. Boom, boom. Day 20. Oh, were we not already on day 20? Oh, was I reading the wrong thing? You know what it was? I was reading my steps. We were on day 19. I thought it was day 20. I guess that makes sense. Let's start with the storeroom. Give ourselves a good little head start. Let's do the parlor. This box and the white box are both empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. So they could both be telling the truth. The other two statements have identical wording. It's kind of true. The other two statements have identical wording. That is correct. Although they're not saying the exact same thing. This game, much like me, deals in absolute statements. This box and the white box are both empty. This box and the blue box are both empty. That is identical wording, so you have to be true, which means one of these must be lying. But how could they both be lying? Because then it would be one or the other, right? Like, I would just have to guess at that point. Like, that doesn't narrow it down, because if they're both lying, then, oh, they're saying that they're not both empty. Okay, but that doesn't narrow down which one is the real one, which one has the gems. Because they could both be lying, and they probably are. This box and the blue box are both empty. This box and the white box are both empty. So they're both potentially lying, because this statement is true. The other two statements have identical wording. They are worded identically. So it literally just comes down to guessing out of these two boxes. It's a classic Monty Hall problem. I think I have a 50-50 chance, but actually it's still a 1 1/3 chance. That's actually not how the Monty Hall problem works. I got it wrong a little bit, but that's fine. Alright, we'll do blue box. I like blue. I think I know where the gems are. Well, yeah, so they might have been in that one. I'll never know now. I'll never find out. My money is on black. But then these statements would be true, is the thing, right? Like, if these two are both telling the truth, then this one would be lying. But it's not. The other two statements have identical wording, and they were worded identically. This box and the blue box are both empty. Unless they're saying that they say the same thing, but that's not true. On each box, they have a single different word. That's not what wording means. I'm so confused. I don't think that's the correct usage of the word wording, but I could be wrong. That's not usually the context of that phrase, I don't think. We'll do the guest bedroom here. Give us extra 10 steps, as if we don't already have a lot. Ooh, an extra gem. Let's do the workshop. The workshop usually has items. Yes, a battery. A battery pack. And the nitrate loads into the gun like a battery. A battery? Let's do the hallway. Keep us going. Keep us exploring. Yeah, we can afford to lose a coin or two. You know, we'll be fine. Make sure there's no coins in the pew, because sometimes there are. Okay. Go to the boudoir, because we get dice and gems, and we've racked up a decent amount of gems, which is good, and we've got quite a few coins, which is also good, which means that if we have any rare rooms that we need to pull, we should be good to do so. Like this, the courtyard, which is very useful for us. Is there an item in here that I can use? Not even gonna give me a shovel. Let's open this up. Why not? Oh, more coins and more dice. Fuck yes. Spare room to get it out of the way. I would love to be able to get rid of the spare room if I could. I hate this room. It does nothing. The vault! Oh, we've not gotten to the vault before. And this is why we stockpile the gems. Holy shit. Look at all this fucking money. For me. Thursday, November 26th. Vault is a white rook. Where's my pen? Where's my notes on the rooms? Here we go. Vault, white rook. Wasn't there... There was something about one of these, wasn't there? In one of the rooms. Something about a vault locker that we could get into. I don't remember which one it was now. I don't even know if we have the thing to get in. Oh, man. don't remember if there was something we could do with these. Fuck. Damn. Okay. Well, we found the vault. You know what we need now? We need the commissary, and we can use the commissary to buy, like, a boatload of gems. And then that'll be super useful to, like, get around. Yeah, we'll do the drawing room. Oh, I don't have any gems. The thing that I just said that I didn't have. Damn. Any keys? Anything? No. Dining room. I don't really want to keep doing hallways, but I need more room options. This is frustrating. I should have done a reroll. Let's retrieve the silver key. Okay, we just kind of keep going north, unfortunately, which is not really what I want. Let's do the billiard room. God, these coins are going to be fucking worthless if I don't find something to do with these. But let's do a little mini game. What the fuck? What? Wait, what does that mean? What does the center thing mean? Hold on. Well, that's new. Square? It's a square. I don't... What? What? You can't add new fucking rules to the game. Okay, hold on. Let's think about this for a moment. 4 squared is bigger than I think any of the numbers on here. Unless it's just 4 times 4, which is 16. Oh. Maybe it's... Yeah. Oh, it's squared. For some reason, my brain went squared. Yeah. So 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. I'm like, that's too big. But 4 times 4. So 1 plus 2 is 3 times 3 is 9. So it times itself. It's squared. Oh my god. That's crazy. Okay. And this is minus. So 6 squared is 6 times 6 is 36. Minus 16 is 20. Nice. Okay, cool. A key card. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. I still have no gems, which is really, really annoying. Is it worth it to go back to the workshop, maybe? And try to go from there? Just because I don't want to, like... So the further back we get, the more rare rooms we're going to get. And I have no gems. So I think it's worth it to go back through here for the moment. And try to see if there's a way that we can... get more gems. Ooh, coin purse. Oh man, we're gonna have so much fucking money. Oh, I see Julie is hopping on to date everything. I see you, Julie. I guess we'll be fine doing the gymnasium. It'll just give us a chance to explore more, even if it's not great at the moment. Lock. Use our lock. And we can actually immediately just, like, shut off the gymnasium, actually. We don't need to turn off the key card entry system. Whoops. Boop. Dark room on. Garage on. Gotta go romance some pretty household objects. Tony Awooga. Yeah. He is pretty awooga. Can we go through the workshop maybe? Is the workshop gonna be locked? God damn it. Okay, let's re-roll. I would love to be able to have the garage, but no. No. Oh man, the dining room right next to the gym, that's a great option. Maybe re-roll. We just don't have a lot of gems right now. It's making getting around kind of annoying. Any gems in here? No. A key and a coin. Or a key and a die. Okay, let's see where you take this. An apple. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Might as well. Why not? You know? Why not? Ooh. We're gonna have to re-roll. Because I don't want that Chamber of Mirrors. Ooh, conference room. It's probably our best bet right now. No gems? This is the most amount of fruit I found in this fucking building. Take all conference room notes and place them in the office safe. We still don't even have the office safe. It's fucking annoying. Alright, dark room. That's not fair. I already had the breaker box. Don't be... Oh, god fucking damn it, maids chambers. You assholes. You don't even have anything in here. Fuck me. And the breaker box is on the... the breaker box is down there. Let's go turn the... Let's go flip the breaker switch again really quick. Oh, we get a... Oh, yeah, that's right. We get food. Nice. Don't leave that little bit of pizza left. Take it with you. Now we can turn the dark room back on. Whoops. Garage would be nice if I had it. Okay. we also have a couple of ones that we need to fill out. So let's see. So I think this one in the library is one that we need. So hold on. It's 4 down. Yeah, so I need this library. What are you? Rain and grain, so you're G. So then what are you? You have to be a vowel. Tag? It's... Because the other letters on this rank are G. It's a G blank T-E-S. There's not a lot of other words. Is it A? Is it Gates? I'm going to put a little A in the upper left-hand corner. Is it Gates? I have no idea. Let's go back up to the dark room. We can also get this letter here from the dark room now that we have it turned on again. Where's the boat and bat? So it's O. And we can get this one as well. Is it... It's a lantern, it's a light. Light and flight. F. We're making progress, but I don't know how good it is. We'll have to use the silver key. And we'll have to re-roll. And we're gonna re-roll again. Not having any gems and having this many coins is really fucking annoying. I actually can't fucking do anything without gems. Like, all the rooms that would be really useful to have, I can't fucking get. Because I have no fucking gems. Like, yeah, I would love to get the commissary. But I have no gems. Well, I can't get over there anyway. The mirror room would be really, really cool if I could ever actually fucking do it properly. I swear, honestly, sometimes the nature of this game is more annoying to me than, like, than it should be. I just feel like I get really bad runs that are really annoying. And if I could more consistently control what rooms I got, I feel like I'd have a way better time. Just because the randomness of it all really makes it really frustrating to properly do a run. Because it's like, I can't, you know, do a whole lot. If that makes sense. Like this sort of thing where I literally have no fucking gems. So I have all these coins that I can't even do anything with because I have no way to spend them. And so it's like, okay, these are just going to go to waste next round. And I haven't gotten any gems since I used them to get the vault in the first place. So I just have to hope that I get gems. So here's where... So now I can get gems. But I won't be able to do anything with them because now I can't... Well, unless I go to the outer room. Which I do have enough steps, I could go to the outer room. But this gets really annoying sometimes. The statement on the white box is true. Statements with the word white are always true. That seems racially charged, box, and I think you should think about that. The gems are in the white box. Okay, we can't all be... Hold on. You can't be telling the truth. Because all three of these boxes have the word white in them. They can't all be true. So you have to be lying. So the gems are in the white box. The statement on the white box is true. You can't be telling the truth. You have to be lying because we know that that can't be true. So this can't be true, which means this can't be true, which means this has to be true. Gems are in the white box. Baby, let's fucking go. I am a genius. These puzzles make me feel really smart, and then I remember that the run is basically already done because I can't fucking go anywhere. Yeah, it's a problem. I do feel like this game would benefit, and I'm not saying they have to do it, and I'm not saying that it's a necessity, because it's a very low-stakes game. And so it's like, you know, if they don't do this, it's fine. But I feel like this game would benefit from an easy mode. And by an easy mode, I mean like giving us some options to make runs go a little bit smoother. You know, more plentiful resources maybe on a certain run, or, you know, making certain rooms a little bit more accessible would be useful. Trading post. I don't think we've gotten the trading post before. Ooh. A little too dangerous to pick up. Whoa. Interesting. It rotates them. So these move up. Did I just fuck myself? Okay, that resets it. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh. Okay, hold on. I think I see what I have to do. So I can rotate this one around, put that up. There we go. Haha, what is this? What are you? What are you? An allowance token. So do I start with 2 coins at the start of every day? That's pretty useful. What can I buy? Well, I can buy everything. Oh. I see. Now, if I had enough steps, I could swap the key card out for the lockpick, and that would give me the ability to potentially try to unlock some doors near the top. But I don't think I've got enough steps, because that would be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that would still be 2 steps just to get back into the house anyway. 3 steps, I think. So I don't think there's anything I can actually open with that at the moment, with the lockpick. So unfortunately, this is not useful for me. But at least we found that allowance. That was pretty sick. Okay. Well, nothing I can do here. That is going to have to be it for this run then, because there's nothing else I can do. Ugh. That wasn't a terrible run. We did get some extra stuff, but yeah, Jigsaw House is correct. It is all over the place. There's like empty spaces, and yeah, I did not really get a nice dense spot. Our runs are getting a bit longer, though, because we're getting a little bit better at managing our steps a bit. I say that, but the first one that we did was like immediately we like made the tiniest little house and then we got stuck. What is that? Hello? Oh, it's our allowance. Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you've been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. If it is convenient for you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there is anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask. Even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay, I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Anne Babbage, House Manager. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Let's explore. Let's get it started in Ha. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started in Ha. Let's get it started in here. And the base keeps running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, running. Let's do the parlor, get us some gems early on. And running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, running, and running, running. The other 2 boxes are empty. The other 2 boxes are blue. The other 2 boxes are true. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to think about this one. That was a lot. Okay. The other 2 boxes are true, which you have to inherently be false then, because if the other 2 boxes are true, then you must be lying. That broke my brain for a second. Sorry, one sec. Hold on. The other 2 boxes are true, but that can't be true, because then you would be lying. So you're either way, you are lying. You cannot be true. This statement has to be false, because it's just not, it doesn't work within the rules of the game. The other 2 boxes are blue. That's false. You're lying. So you must be telling the truth. The other 2 boxes are empty. Bingo, baby. That one's easy. That one was pretty easy, all things considered. Let's do the commissary. We've got some coins. I want to see what we can get, even if we don't use them right this moment. First of all, we can buy a gem. And we can always buy a sledgehammer if we want. But we're going to hold off for now. We can always come back here to buy gems if we need it. So that's what I was looking for in the last one. I didn't fucking get it. I guess we'll do library. Whoa. What is... Oh, okay. Good to know. I will keep that in mind. Noted. Thank you. A Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, a modest account of our town by Sir Andrew Darrell. The third largest city in Fen Ares and site of its former capital, Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk and don't get much further than the botanical gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar reward visitors who wish to explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave her. Botanical Gardens. Reddington's most popular attraction and a guaranteed crowd pleaser, the Botanical Gardens is loved by both visitors and locals for its Adrian Canopy House and Mausoleum, its petal-covered trails and mind-boggling variety of flowers. This is the reason springtime is Reddington's busy season. Situated just east of town, the Botanical Gardens offer a scenic and captivating tableau of the natural countryside. A cobblestone trail meanders just over 1,000 species of tropical plants, each remarkable in its own right. Yet even more stunning, set against this particular backdrop of the Reddington Mountains. Oh my god, okay. Featherfall Keep. Doesn't seem super useful to us. Trinsdale Lake. Okay. Mount Holly. At an elevation of 11,220 feet, Mount Holly is the tallest mountain in the Reddington Range and the highest peak in the entire realm. Beyond the physical challenge itself, climbing Mount Holly Trail is a beautiful experience and one that many hikers and explorers will want to do at least once. It's only a few hours from Reddington to get to the trailhead, and you won't need any local guides or special gear if you tackle the trail during the summer season. However, those willing to give this mountain a significant amount of planning and research will be greatly rewarded whether or not they actually summit. On the opposite side of the peak, far from the trail, rests the estate of Mount Holly, nestled between the summit's northern slope and saddle. This 80 acre, is that right? 80 acre? I don't know what that means. I don't know land. This 80-acre mountain residence is almost as old as Reddington itself. However, unlike Featherfall Keep, the property has been completely private since the closing of Mount Holly Schoolhouse in '66. Still, hikers will be able to appreciate the house's unique architecture at a distance from one of the trail's many north-facing overlooks. Interesting. There's Featherfall Keep, Mount Holly. Fun stuff. Doesn't seem particularly useful to what we're doing, though. Unfortunate. For us. Bookshop. Huh. We've not gotten the bookshop before. I am curious. Oh, it even sounds like a store. That's crazy. Hold on. Bookshop. Is Black Bishop. Okay. Hello? Ding? Oh. Oh. History of Arindia. That's the name of the angel that was in the other place, wasn't it? Well, fun stuff. It's too bad I don't have any money. A new clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 14 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theories surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating, "The writing of this book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance." One second, I'm going to take a sip of my water. Oh, goodness. Oh, by the way, Julie and/or Sadie, if you haven't yet, there's a new redeem that I think is fun called Poke. Feel free. Take a look. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all of the proceeds from first edition sales of A New Clue... There you go. There you go. Good job, Julie. Thank you. Thank you for the poke. A New Clue will be going to A Lasting Hope, a nonprofit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigations of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's third book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. Detective Bon Margol, what a name, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together, elbow to elbow, in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. That's fucking whack, dude. Alright, let's keep exploring. Bedroom, nursery. Let's do bedroom. Never know what we might find. Another greetings from Reddington. Huh. Do you think there's like a secret here that I've always missed? It'd be interesting if maybe the magnifying glass could show something. Too bad I don't have the magnifying glass. I am curious about this necklace here. I should probably look closer at that next time I have the magnifying glass. Because I almost always draw the bedroom at some point, so wouldn't hurt. Okay. Ooh. Let's do the garage. It does kind of leave us closed off, but at least we get some keys. And if we find the right thing, we might be able to get this stuff open. Swan song. That's the password. I want to get in the car so badly. I want to get in. I want to be in there. That's fine. It's fine. I don't need to be in there. It's fine. It's whatever. I don't even want to be in there. I don't even want to get in the car and drive away. Take me away. Oh, there we go. Largest purchase was tomato soup. That does sound right for me. I love tomato soup. I love tomato soup a lot. Oh, well, that's not useful. I just fucked us. That's pretty fucked up, actually. That's pretty fucked up. Well, this run is as good as over. Let's go check the outside room. Ooh, you know what? If we get the bunker, we can open that safe, which would be very, very useful. We can use that clock to help us out as well. Bunker, 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 bunker. Shelter, yes! Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, so first things first. We are on day 21. So the date for day 16 is November 22nd. So 5 days later, we should be November 27th, right? Day 16, yeah. So it's November 27th. Should be. 16, 17, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, 5 days. So the 27th. Why does that sound wrong, though? It's definitely not. So it is just about to be... What is that? 10 o'clock? 10 a.m., I'm assuming, based on how early we are in this session. So if we set it to 11 a.m. November 27th, then we should just be able to get it open from there. And hopefully we set it to the right time, because if I fuck this up, we could be waiting much longer. November 27th. It has to be at least an hour in advance, so I don't know. We might have to do 12 p.m. Which means we might just have to wait a little bit. While we're here... Let's check... Oh, you know what we forgot to do? Did we ever check the emails? I don't think we ever checked the emails in the in the office when we were there. Damn. That's annoying. We should have. Damn. Okay, well. And now we wait. So now we just have to wait till noon. So let's head back out really quick. And we'll just take a look at the clock. See where we're at. Okay, it does not look like we'll have to wait too long. Yeah. Because it's currently a little past 11 or a little past 10. Change your avatar? I did. Yeah, I've got arms now. I've got arms that I can move. I made a couple of adjustments, so now I've got the ability to hold a controller. I also adjusted the line work on a few of the like minor things there, so now like my pants are no longer covered permanently by my hand, if that makes sense. I thinned some of the line work in certain areas on the chest as well, to kind of give it a little bit like a nicer look. I just didn't like the way that it looked originally, so I changed it up. I've got some new redeems as well. So now I've got, oh my god, it is poke. I've got a new poke redeem. That one's fun. I've got a few timeout redeems, so you can now time out yourself for 5 minutes. Or if you're feeling, yeah, there we go. Thank you, Julie, for the poke. Or if you're feeling especially, you know, grumpy with somebody, you can just time out somebody else. I think for 15 minutes is what I set it to. I have to actually go in and like time them out personally, or a mod has to do it. But yeah, you can now time people out if you want, just because you can, for fun even. I might change that 15 minutes to 10 minutes. 15 minutes feels like a long time for a stream. I might even change it to 5. We'll see. We'll see. You can time yourself out though for 5 minutes. I don't know why you would want to, but the option's there. Some people will. Alright, so now we're just killing time because this run's basically over. There's nothing else we can do. We just have to sit back and chill out while the time runs down on this save. Chat, how have you been? We good? How's it going? Honker Live and Reloaded, how are you? You caught me at a good time, because I've got plenty of time now to just sit and talk to chat while the ominous music plays. I started my own run. I see that. I saw you boot the game up. It's a good time. It's a good game. Is it bad a run? I feel like it's been a while since I've had like a really, really good run. There was a few in, I think, stream 2 where like we were going for so long. We got like a bunch of stuff. I think at the end of that second stream, we also found the crypt and we like explored like a bunch of the underneath area of the mansion. It was really, really cool. And yeah, it was just really sick to like actually explore so much of the map. I feel like we have still found some things here, just nothing like super groundbreaking. Like we're about to get a safe open, which is cool, but I don't really know what's going to be in there quite yet, if that makes sense. Oh goodness. It's just kind of a weird, like, I feel like you make very, very little progress some runs, and then you make a lot of progress other runs. And then sometimes, you get screwed over. I do like the allowance. I did not know. It's a slow game. It's a very slow game. Which is why I'm not, like, 100% set on beating this game on stream, if that makes sense. Like, I think after a certain point, I am just going to filter it out of, like, the indie Thursday streams, and I'm going to end up playing it on my own time, if that makes sense. But other indie games, I'm more willing to, like, stick with them for longer periods of time, if that makes sense. You should talk about your thoughts, though. That's a good point. So far, I love the aesthetic of this game. Like, I love the vibe. I love this, like, these like sketchy textures that they've used for everything. It makes it feel very much almost like a storybook, or a little bit like an indie comic at times, the way that it all plays out. It's a little bit like, how do I describe it? I'm not big on roguelikes and roguelites, if that makes sense, which I've mentioned on these streams before. So for me, it's not a game that, like, I would normally spend this much time on, if that makes sense. I really, really enjoy the fact that it's a roguelike as a puzzle game. That's a really, really unique concept, and I give it props for that. And its puzzles are, like, engaging. I will give it that. Like, I'm 100% engaged. The real frustration is in the drafting system. It does feel really bad to not get the rooms that you need when you have certain items. I wish items were a little bit more permanent, if that makes sense. I wish there was a way to hold on to certain things until you need them. Like, maybe instead of your items resetting at the beginning of every day, what if you're allowed to keep 3 items, and so you can just hold on to items until you need them? Because I would be holding on to that lever until I needed it, until I found the room that I needed. What if coat check was good? Yeah, coat check is really annoying because it's also determined by a room that you have to just hope that you get. So, like, it's cool. The way I've been using coat check is to basically hold onto an item that I don't want to randomly find, if that makes sense. Like, if there's a specific item that I go, well, I want to increase my chances of finding this item in a certain room, so I'm gonna take an item and put it in the coat checks, that way it doesn't spawn, if that makes sense. I think I learned that the lever, the handle that you can get for the greenhouse is one that spawns in the workshop. And I learned that because it never spawned in the workshop until I took it out of the coat check. And then it finally started spawning in the workshop, and I went, oh. So you can kind of use the coat check as a way to, like, if you want to also keep an item from spawning, so that way you increase your chances of getting other items, if that makes sense. I don't know how it actually works behind the scenes. I don't know if that's necessarily how they do it, but that's how I feel about it. And I wish items were more like permanent upgrades, if that makes sense. Like solving a puzzle, you know, like maybe finding a specific set of rooms the first time, solving a puzzle in that room, and then getting an item from that puzzle gives you like a permanent upgrade that you can like take into your next things. Kind of like what we did with the extra steps, like with the orchard. Like, I found the magnifying glass, I found the dark room, and I found the breaker box all in one go. So I can use the magnifying glass to look at the thing, go back out there, you know, unlock that thing, and then unlock the ability to get extra steps every day. Is really, really cool. I wish like items even just like small things like the magnifying glass. I wish that was something that you could just permanently get onto your character and just have on your person. It feels kind of stupid that the items are also randomized. I feel like if the rooms were randomized and the items weren't, I'd have a slightly better time. And even then, some of the rooms being randomized can be really annoying. Again, I do think that this game would potentially benefit from an easy mode. The ability to actually, like, I don't know, to guarantee certain rooms would be really nice. The ability to not have everything reset. And these are just like options. I'm not even saying like the game has to change, because obviously this is up somebody's alley. Somebody's really into this. But it does feel really bad to do a run and I get 5, maybe 6 rooms and you can't fucking continue because there's nothing you can do. And you just don't have, you either can't re-roll them because you don't have any dice, or the rooms that you need are locked because you don't have gems, but you already found all the gems. Like, it can be really, really annoying to, like, and I get that they have strategies that the game tells you how to play the game. There are books that you can read that give you strategies, which I did appreciate that a lot, actually. And I do feel like using those strategies has helped. But even then, I still get these runs, like literally this one, where I just ran into dead ends. And I probably could have stopped it myself if I hadn't picked the garage here. But I wanted those keys. So I went, okay, cool. You know what? We might cut ourselves off here. But then I went back to the entrance hall and I was like, let's see what we can do from here now. And I couldn't keep exploring because all the rooms had no other exits. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't go north. It can be really, really annoying. It would be nice to be able to permanently remove a room from a draft pool, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's if that is something you can do, but I fucking hate drawing the drawing room. Like, that is so annoying. Especially because the drawing room doesn't have anything in it. Like, the drawing room just has nothing. Alright. We are getting close to this safe unlocking. See, stuff like this where it's like... I like this puzzle a lot. You have to actually pay attention to the dates to figure out what the date is at any current time. And then using that, you figure out the way to unlock the safe is really cool. I like these long setup type puzzles where it's like, oh, I don't have what I need right now, but I should be able to find them later down the line. But then other ones are like, they're so obtuse with the rooms that you need. And it's just very, very frustrating sometimes to be like, okay, I need this room, and then I need this room, and then I need this room. And it's like, okay, I don't know when the fuck ever I'm gonna draw the pool again, which is the room that you need to draw the pump room. And it's like, I would love to be able to draw the pump room again, but there's no other way for me to get it. You just have to hope, and it can be really annoying. It would be cool if maybe you could store certain rooms, kind of like the dice, like maybe it's an item that you can find in rooms that allow you to store a room, and then that way you can play that room later while you're exploring to like guarantee a certain thing. So say like I have an item on me and there are 3 rooms in front of me, and there's a room that I want, but I can't use it just yet. Oh, fuck, we did it. 7. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my conviction in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist as some have claimed, I believe the scenario entirely plausible. And the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism. I just picked up a pretty big ruby. Oh my god. Crack 8 safes? 8 rubies? Oh no. Am I complicit? This is fucked up. Hey guys. What the fuck? Have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she is still alive. Alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land we all dream of, the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and the shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Oh. Okay. You can close now. I'm done with you. Oh, that was a lot to take in. Unfortunately, that's going to have to be the end of this day. Because there's nothing else we can do. But we got that safe open. That's pretty fucked up. What we just read. It's a game where I am forgiving of its flaws, but I don't disagree with some of your complaints. My biggest complaint is that I don't like roguelikes. And so for me, the longer I play it, the more I get a little just frustrated with the game. If that makes sense. Not because the game is bad or because like it's a bad concept, but mainly because I just find the aspect of starting over every run so disheartening. Like, it is not a motivator for me. It is more depressing than anything for me. Great. Okay, we got the spare room right out of the way. Cool. I'm just going to leave it there for now. Ooh, we'll do the corridor. Let's do the parlor. Get some gems right off the bat. I keep expecting there to be like an extra thing over here, but I don't think I've ever seen anything over here, unfortunately. I like that I can look out the windows, though. It's like weird extra walls here. It blocks the view of the window, though. Oh, it is quite nice, actually. Actually, it's quite nice. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. Well, your statement contains 2 B's. The blue box is true. That also contains the letter B. The gems are in a box with the statement containing the letter U. So one of you is lying. Gems are in a box with the statement containing the letter B. There's no letter U. Your box has the letter U. And your box also contains the letter U. Okay. Alright, let's put on our thinking caps real quick, chat. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. The blue box is true. If the blue box is false, though, then this one is also false. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. That could be this box, or it could be this box. So, assuming this one is true, this one would also have to be true. Because if this box is true and this box is true, then they're both telling the truth, right? So the blue box is true, which means that it would be one of these 3 boxes, because these all have the letter B on them. So this literally narrows down nothing. So let's assume that this one is false. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. So this is false. Now let's assume that this is false. Because if this is false, then this also has to be false. Which would mean that you're telling the truth. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. Which could be one of 2 boxes. So again, I think it comes down to a like 1 in 3rd chance, because this one does not have a letter U on it. So it could be black or white. The gems are in a box with the statement containing the letter U. But U in itself contained the letter U. The blue box is true. I'm gonna go with white. Damn. Alright. Maybe there was something I was missing there. No. No gems for me. before we continue exploring through the pantry, I want to circle back to the other side, and let's explore some of this rank 1 as well. Den is always good immediately, just to have a single gem if possible. There's a lot of gems in this house, and they all seem to find their way back in the rooms. That's not suspicious whatsoever. Guest bedroom, we'll just get 10 extra steps. And there's usually... Ooh, car keys. Don't mind if I do. Oh my god, one of these days, I'm gonna get the car keys and the garage, and I will actually be able to do something with it. One of these days, it'll happen. Just mark my words. I guess we'll do the hallway. I don't really want to do the chapel, but it's fine. Let's circle back over. Let's go back to the pantry. This might have to be the last run for the day as well, just because it is getting a little bit late. Storeroom, that's fine. We can do the storeroom. That works for me. Gather resources. I think one of the tips that they give you is don't draw rooms unless you have the gems. Right? Like don't try to open a door unless you have resources, which I do think is a pretty good tip, but it can be kind of tricky to follow because sometimes you just don't have anything. And sometimes you don't have a way to get anything. Yeah, I'm not going to use a key on that right now because we only have 2 keys. We're not going to use that right at this moment. The only option is the gymnasium. We're early enough that I don't feel bad about doing that. I guess we'll get the chapel out of the way as well. Is there a coin in here? Sometimes there's a coin in the chapel, and I love it. We should be careful, though, because if we have to backtrack, that will be bad for us. Oh, the magnifying glass! Refund? Oh, did you have a bad run? Oh, no. Ooh. Let's get the breaker box. So here's what we're going to do. We can go ahead and turn the gymnasium off. Turn the garage off. Let's just turn the key card entry system off. When there's a coin in the chapel, that's a refund. Exactly. Okay, so now that we've turned the gymnasium off, we can backtrack safely. But what I actually wanted to do was get in here and use the magnifying glass to take a closer look at this painting. So I realized we've not actually gotten a chance to do that. And now I see why, because there's nothing. There's nothing really here. The only thing that's really of note is this necklace, but it doesn't really help me in any way. What about you? Do you have any secret hidden details that I can't see from afar? I don't think you do either. But it's worth a check. Glad we found the magnifying glass. Let's go ahead and we're going to head back to the hallway and we're going to keep searching. This does put us in a tight spot. If we get a bad room roll, we're gonna lock ourselves out again, which is not good. So, no bogeys, fingers crossed. Workshop, my beloved. Oh, and the sledgehammer. So we can actually run back to the bedroom now and smack open that box because we now have the sledgehammer. Get over here. And smack. Nice. Okay, my other hope is that hopefully I do want to try to get to the garage because I would like to use the car keys for once. I've never gotten to use the car keys. I've never gotten to use the car keys. Yeah, I didn't think I could combine those. I don't know what to do with this. I've not been able to construct anything. I feel like I should be able to. Okay, we'll have to do the kitchen here. And then I kind of want to see if we can try to re-roll once here to get... I'm not going to buy any food right now. We'll save it. I want to see if we can re-roll to get the garage. Oh! So, here's the thing. If we pick the garage, that cuts off our ability to keep exploring. So instead, we're going to go for a west wing. And I'm going to try to go through this door and see if we can get the garage. Again. Or re-roll. That's A-okay. Because we can grab the dining room. And this, we still have a chance to get the garage. Anything here in the dining room right now? No. Yes, no. Ooh, the pool. I don't want to use up that gem because I want to try to get the garage. Should have just gotten it when I had the chance. History of Arindia was, I think, the other book that was in the bookstore as well, that I'm pretty sure we can check that out. All right. Give me the garage. Okay, we're going to re-roll. Fuck. Okay. We're going to go for the patio because it lets us keep exploring. I unfortunately don't think we're going to get the garage, which is sad. But... oh, wait, we got another gem. Oh, that's awesome. No shovel, though, to dig this up, which sucks. But now we've spread gems in green rooms, so that's also really good. Like this, the courtyard. We can get gems. Maybe? Smack you open. Give me that. Open up. Oh, yes. That's what we want. More dice. Not a... actually, Like, at first I was a little concerned about this one, but we have been able to at least... Like, we haven't hit any major dead ends. If I had done the garage, I would have been able to get the car open, but it would have locked me off from exploring more of the mansion. We're gonna have to do... You know what? Let's risk it for a reroll. That was decidedly not the best, but at least we can explore an extra room. And we have everything we need from the dark room, so let's just hope we don't get anything bad. Oh, bunk room. Okay. 2 keys. Here's the hamster again. Nice to see the hamster. Oh, Perceptor's here. Hell yeah, man. What's up? What if I just started referring to every household object as their, like, Transformer counterpart? Would people get mad at me? I would encourage you. You shouldn't. God damn it. Okay. Well, that's it for this one. We have enough steps. We might as well go see what we can do in the... Damn it! I really should have gone for the garage then. Oh, I could have gone back to the breaker box as well. It kind of sucks doing the breaker box first, because then you have to go back to the breaker box to turn the dark room back on. It's annoying. Can I open this? I wish I could. There should be something in there. Okay, we have to go back through the kitchen. And you know what? We might as well buy some food. You never know. You never know if we're gonna need more steps. You don't know what we'll find down there. We could find the crypt again. Oh, and we did lower the we lowered the water in the fountain though. I don't know if that's gonna help us. Anyway, it's not over until the fat lady sings, y'all. So we're not gonna give up quite yet. Fountain. Yeah, we lowered water. We lowered some of the water in the fountain, but I don't think it's not enough. I can start singing if you need. I think we're fine for the moment. Let's redraw. I want to see what we can get. Yes. Back to the tomb. It's been a while since we've been down here. I think it's been since stream 2, I want to say. Your PNG tuber and I have the same glasses. Oh, fuck yeah. Funnily enough, I don't actually have a pair of glasses like this, which is sad. I need to get myself a pair of sunglasses that looks like this. Okay, we found a little bit of the underground map last time as well. I love the music down here. It's fucked up and scary. I need them for migraines. Aw, then you can assume that that's why my PNG tuber wears them. How did we open this again? I'm surprised that that door didn't stay open, but the other one did. Probably because the other one was more tied directly to a puzzle. Is there anything we can interact with down here now that we've... Probably have to find a way to get this to turn. This place is fucked up, man. Why do they have all this down here? Just leave that there for now, probably. Let's see what else there is to do down here right now. Now I'm glad that I grabbed that food, because I was really hoping we'd get the tome again. Ooh! Upgrade disc. Ah, but we don't have anything to use that on. Damn it. So this is the torch chamber. We found the rotating gear. I'm assuming that's GEL is short for angel. Foundation elevator, concealed entrance, cliffside exit, minecart. So the minecart is over here, as we saw plainly and clearly. Damn. Ugh, we need to drain the reservoir, I feel. We should have gotten the pump room. The only good thing about these runs is we've made collecting dice really common now. So, it's made it a lot easier to actually, like, get certain rooms. That is the nice thing, is that obviously, like, you make certain item spawns easier and more common. So, getting the dice is easier. I feel like there's got to be something to do with this torch room. But I can't light any of these torches. Buried floor plan. Hold on a minute. Buried floor plan. Was that anywhere on the other part of the map here? Hold on, is there anything in here as well? This is the torch room. This excavation tunnel. It's a reservoir. 2 is... It looks like there's another mine cart. Oh, wait. So this is that flooded section. It looks like there's another stairwell. Maybe goes down. And that might take us out, back out to the, that might open another way in here, which would be very, very useful, so we wouldn't have to rely on the tomb. There's a buried floor plan somewhere here. But I don't think it's on any of the maps that we've found. I don't think it's in any of the areas that we can access at the moment. If I could just... If I could lower the water in here more, I could probably use this boat to get across, which would also be very useful. And if I could pump the water out of here too, I could explore down there. Yeah, what we really need to do is get a run where we get the pump room and just pump the water out of the out of the reservoir and try to use that to get, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Try to hope that we get the tomb in the same run. I'm curious if there's anything else down here. This looks like a secret door, by the way. There should be something there. Put 2 torches in front of a walkway, like a dead end. I'm going to assume that if I light those 2 torches, that they will open a secret passage. We found this note before. Jeez. I remember that. That one was fucking depressing to read, too. Alright, well, unfortunately, that's going to be this run. We didn't do too bad exploring the house. We kept it very dense, which I thought was good. I like it when I'm able to, like, really fill in all the spaces as I go. We did just hit a couple of dead ends. I probably should have just run back to the utility closet and turned the breaker box back on and then done the dark room, and we could have kept exploring, but that's my bad. That's my bad. Damn, I do kind of regret not doing the garage. If we had done the garage, we would have been able to keep... We would have been able to at least find out what the car keys do. But no. No, I had to fuck myself. And we got an upgrade disc, and I can't even fucking use it. Yeah, there's this set of stairs down here as well. But unfortunately, this is also flooded. If we could drain the entire fountain, I would like to see what's down there as well. So either way, we need to get the pump room, which means pulling the pool, which is really, really annoying because it's not super common. But we're just going to call it a day, and then that's going to have to be it for tonight. Well, we did our best. And we made a pretty ordinary villa for that last run. That was not too bad. I mean, minus the fact that there was an entire tomb literally right outside. But that's fine. That's good. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I wish there was some kind of... like, ability to make the game ever so slightly easier. At least a little bit more forgiving. Would be nice, but nothing I can do about that. Anyway, we are going to raid out. Let's really quick, I don't know if, did we get any raid or stream art? Yes. Okay, let me pull up the stream art then really quick before I forget. Here we go. Let's go back over here and Windows capture. There we go. I'm running out of time work calls. You're nearly out of blue ink. I'm not out of blue ink. I've got plenty of blue ink in this pen. Hands. I've got hands now. Out of time, sorry. Oh no. Is that print? In that Prince is a title. Oh, I see. Blueprints. In that Prince is a title, not he, him. I see what you're saying. Oh, drink up. It's a good thing I've got a can of Arizona tea next to me. I did have a glass of water, but I finished it earlier. I love this. This doesn't really look like a princely crown. This looks more like in Ace Attorney, there's the blue mascot guy That's what that looks like. I don't know if that was on purpose, E, but I do kind of love it. I do love E and their signature down here with the pride flags as well. Good for you. Good for you. Um, and I do like this little sketch. Blue Badger themes. Oh, it's the Blue Badger. Yeah. Thank you. I couldn't remember what it was called. You're so right. Thank you. Thank you. You know. You know. All my homies who play Ace Attorney games are the fucking coolest people on the planet. I love those games. They're so fucking good. I love this dog. This wolf maybe. It's got really human eyes, which I think means that E is a furry because it's usually the sign. I do love the hands. I do need to fix my gaming hands. They're a little too small. I need to go in and edit them. But I did, to be fair, throw them together really quickly because I was also working on a profile picture because I needed like a proper profile picture for like Twitter and everything. Which yeah, I've got a new profile picture on like Discord and everything. So if you haven't seen it, take a look. I'm very happy with how it turned out. It's very simple, and I will probably replace it later down the line. But I think it's cute for something I threw together in a couple hours. It's not too bad. And then I had a lot of other stuff that I wanted to work on. I've been in the process of like redesigning my logo for a while because I'm not super like it's serviceable, but it's not anything special if that makes sense. So uh I do want to fix up my logo and give myself something a little bit more unique, a little bit more proper, if that makes sense. Um, Redesign your logo. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. My logo is like so plain, and it's again, it's fine. Um, and I've been able to like iterate on it, if that makes sense. Like, it's not even really a logo. It's literally just text. It literally is just trans rights, and that's it. So I need to like, I don't know. It's hard coming up with a logo. I'm not very good at branding. This was all kind of just like I've been just making it up as I go along. So there's not really like a lot of like iconography that I can use to make a logo other than like the ears and the tail maybe. I will probably consider like putting those in the design, but I'm just not very good at designing logos. It's just not something I do usually. Uh with that said though, let's go ahead and see who is live right now. Who can we raid out to? Got Astral Hammer. Got Aya. We got Alice. We got Zoomy is still live. They're doing their. Oh my god. Zoomy's been doing this gotchathon for 19 days. Holy shit. It's crazy to me because I'll look over and she's still live. She's been live for like 19 days straight. And she'll just be sleeping. Like it'll just be her little VTuber model and like a little sleep animation. And she will just herself be sleeping. But other than that, she's like been doing this for so long. It's absolutely insane. And the fact that she still has a decent amount of viewers while she's doing this is so funny to me. I'm like, dude, people are just watching her sleep too. She's actually got little chat games that play in that time as well. So it's not like you're just watching. Like there's some interactivity. It's really really cool. I like Zoomy. She's got a lot of fun stuff going on. Uh I think we're gonna. Oh, but Astral Hammer is playing Power Wash Sim, and I do love me some Power Wash Sim. I've considered playing some more Power Wash Sim on stream. I should probably consider doing some multiplayer Power Wash. Would be a lot of fun. I feel. Um, I kind of want to try to do multiplayer Power Wash with like um what is the word I'm looking for? Um like song requests from chat would be a lot of fun, I feel. Uh that could be interesting. Maybe for an indie Thursday, even though Power Wash Sim is not really an indie game technically. It's published by Square Enix. Song requests are fun. I've considered doing song requests on Stardew Valley stuff. The thing is making that work so that way Julie can also hear the song request would be more interesting. Um, it will be a lot of Taylor Swift. Yeah. I mean, if you're the one putting in the song request, I would probably at least ask that they're not like crazy, like copyrighted songs. Because if they're really copyrighted, then I can't like upload the VOD anywhere. So that's the other issue with doing with the song request. It's like I have to ask that they're not copyrighted music, or I have to like stop it immediately. Um, but yeah, that's something to consider for future streams. Uh, Next week we will likely be doing more Final Fantasy X. I think the plan at the moment is we're going to be playing Date Everything next Thursday, and then on obviously this Sunday we're playing Stardew Valley, but then we'll be doing more Kingdom Hearts the Sunday after. So, but the next stream that I'll be live is going to be Stardew Sunday this upcoming Sunday. Hold on, give me one sec. I'm going to see if Astral Hammer is wrapping up at the moment because they've been going for about 5 hours. I don't know when exactly they tend to wrap up. Okay, no, they're not wrapping up yet. We're good to raid out. Um, Thank you all for watching. Thank you once again to E for the stream art. So sorry you had to leave early, but that's okay. We still had a good time taking a look at it at the very end. Thank you, Sadie, Julie, E, of course, for chatting. Honker Live and Reloaded, you were also in here. I saw you earlier. Thank you for hopping in. Thank you all for watching. For those of you lurking, I appreciate it as well. We're going to raid out to Astral Hammer, so make sure you get that raid message. We're going to type !raid message in the chat to get that, copy and paste that in the chat to let Astral Hammer know that that the ride has come to them. We're going to go say hi. Uh, Thank you all for watching. I will see you on Sunday for more Stardew Sunday. And I will hopefully have the schedule out. I'm going to try to actually get the schedule out on Sunday as early as I can. So keep an eye out for the stream schedule for Sunday, mainly because I already have the next stuff planned. So we should be good on that. Keep an eye out on that. I will post that on the Discord. I will post that on Twitter, on Blue Sky. All of my ads are now in the bottom left corner. I forgot that I changed that as well, so that's all right there for you. So I will see you all later. Thank you all for watching. See you on Sunday, and have a good night.